Hello, this is Joe Vexter, race reporter, and I have some news for you. And normally I would report on the AP News, and this is a part of ATV News, but it is the Penny Hoarder News. As you may know, the new year is coming. It will be 2021, and this article is from the Penny Hoarder staff. People who don't do these 10 things before 2021 will have less money next year. Viewer discretion. This is not my opinion, this is the Penny Hoarder opinion. Time flies, and the end of the year will be here before you know it. Now's the time to make a few smart money moves before 2020 comes to a close. Here are 10 strategic steps you should take if you want to start 2021 strong. Spend the money in your FSA. Don't let it go to waste. If you have a flexible spending account through your employer as part of getting comfortable, it's going to be videos long podcast, so I'm going to try my best. Through your employer as part of your health insurance plan, remember this key fact. The biggest drawback with an FSA is that you lose whatever money you don't use up by the end of the year. You can pull money from your FSA to cover the costs of prescriptions, office visit copays, over-the-counter medical supplies, eyeglasses, or contact lenses. Your account putting me to sleep. Your account typically comes with a debit card you can use to pay for medical expenses whenever they come up. TikTok, use it or lose it. Number 2. Okay. Hopefully this is not a long article, but if you want me to read more, I will, and I'm gonna read more. I do that, that's my duty. Going on today on this podcast. See if you can get money from this company. Again, this is not my opinion. This is the Penny Hoarder's opinion on this article. Here's the deal. If you're not using Aspiration's debit card, you're missing out on an extra cash. And who doesn't want extra cash? Yeah, debit card called Aspiration gives you up to 10% back every time you swiped. Need to buy groceries, extra cash. Need to fill up the tank. Bam. Even more extra cash. You were going to buy these things anyway. Why not get this extra money in the process? I'm going to make sure this volume is loud just so you could hear me. You were going to buy these things anyway. Why not get this extra money in the process? Enter your email address here and your link, and it'll link your bank account to see how much extra cash you can get with your free aspiration account, and don't worry, your money is FDIC insured and under military grade encryption. That's nerd talk for this is totally safe. 3. Leave your family up to $1 million. Oh, to be a millionaire. Oh boy, oh boy. No break here, so I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, to be a millionaire. Look, not all of us have the money to set up trust funds for our loved ones, but you can still leave them up to $1 million in life insurance, and you don't even need to have the money in the bank. You're probably thinking, I don't have the time or money for that. But this takes minutes, and you could leave your family up to $1 million with a company called Bestow. If they say it, it must be true. We hear, but don't take my word on it. You gotta do your investigation yourself. We hear people are paying as little as $16 a month, but every year you wait, this gets more expensive. It takes just minutes to get a quote, get a free quote, and see how much life insurance you can leave your loved ones, even if you don't have 7 figures in your bank. Okay. I know some of these seem far-fetched, but I'm going to read this anyway. Cancel your, number 4, cancel your insurance, your car insurance. I'm a little skeptic with this, but let me hear where they're going with this. When was the last time you shopped around for car insurance? Was it more than 6 months ago? If so, you're probably overpaying by hundreds of dollars. Yep, experts say you should compare rates twice a year to get the best deal. Twice a year? Yeah. We don't want to do that either. A website called Insure.com makes it super easy to compare car insurance prices before 2021. All you have to do is enter your zip code and your age. It'll show you your options. Using Insure.com, people have saved an average of $540 a year. Yep, that could be $500 back in your pocket just for taking a few minutes to look at your options. Well, I'm going to skip around in this article because it's too long, but I will read the ones that I do like in this. Number 6. Buy a piece of a corporation even if you're not rich. Imagine if you had bought one share of Amazon for $18 when the stock went first public. Today it would be worth more than $20,000. Despite all the ups and downs in the stock market. But if you work for a living, don't happen to have millions lying around, that can sound totally out of reach. That's why a lot of people use the app Stash. They make it easy, plus they'll give you $5 of stock in Amazon or Google or another company of your choice, just for opening an account. The best part, when these companies you invest in profit, so can you. Some companies even send you a check every quarter for your share of profit called dividends. Enter your email address to quickly sign up. You need to deposit $5 into your investments account to get that $5 bonus. I can tell you, I can assure you, I use Stash. I did pretty good this year using the app. It helped me out greatly. And if it's one thing that I do recommend, and I know some might be skeptic, but I find this to be a better investment site for people who might not have money like me. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna read this one. I'm very interested. Ask this website to help pay off your credit cards. No, like the whole bill, all of it. If you have a credit card debt, you know the anxiety, the interest rates, the fear, you're never going to escape. And the truth is, your credit card company doesn't really care. It's just getting rich by ripping you off with high interest rates. But website called AM1 wants to help. If you owe your credit card companies $50,000 or less, AM1 will match you with a low interest loan you can use to pay off every single one of your balances. That's good. The benefit, you'll be left with one bill to pay each month. And because personal loans have lower interest rates, M1 starts at 3.99% APR. You'll get out of debt that much faster. Plus no credit card payment this month. M1 keeps your information confidential and secure, which is probably why after 20 years in business, it still has A+ rating with Better Business Bureau. It takes 20 minutes to see if you qualify up to $50,000 on the line. You don't need to give AM1 a real phone number in order to qualify, but don't worry. They won't spam you. Phone calls. Okay. There's other stuff here, but I'm going to talk about one more out of this article. I'm just skipping around, and hopefully we're running out of time in a beginning New Year's edition. We will run another one soon. Cut your cell phone bill to at least as little as $20 a month. How long have you been with your cell phone company? Probably a while, right? Which means you're probably paying way too much. But here's one way to get a huge discount on one of your biggest expenses, your cell phone bill, even if you don't have fancy insider connections. It's a company called Pure Talk, and right now it's giving new customers 50% off of their first bill. Yeah, Pure Talk USA operates on the AT&T network, so you'll get access to the name brand coverage without the price tag. Monthly plans start at $20 a line and include unlimited talk and text. Making this simple switch could save you at least $70 a month. And that's $840 a year. To see how much you could cut your bill, use the savings calculator. And the best part is, you don't have to sign any binding contracts in what feels like blood. Plus, if you're not thrilled after your first 30 days, you can request a refund. It takes no time to start making the switch, and you'll definitely feel like $1,000,000 when you're paying $20 a month for name brand coverage. Again, for that article, you can find that at Penny Hoarder. It is called "People Who Don't Do These 10 Things Before 2021 Will Have Less Money Next Year." Yes, that's just what they say. I'm going to invite Joseph Vivaldi on the show. Hi, I am Joseph Vivaldi, the runner of this podcast network, the Joseph Vivaldi Network, Joseph Vivaldi brand, the Joseph Vivaldi way of life. Yes. I'm going to have some books come out hopefully by springtime, maybe end of spring, not end of spring, maybe beginning of spring, end of winter, sometime, maybe into spring, maybe to the beginning of summer, like somewhere in between that range from March to June. We should have 2 books on the Kindle coming out. Yes. We're working on the projects right now, so to speak. One of them is said to be edited and ready to go. We just combined the one project. We combined 2 projects in one. Try to give it a little bit of better reading for it. But yeah, you're gonna see what goes on with it. So I think it was the driving dream, and applying what you do with your applying something to a boring job, or I think it's applying applying what you like to your crappy job. So, we're still working on a better title for the book. Again, it's combining 2 books in one, and we're going to see what we could do with that. Another book is on life investments, and we're going to see what goes on with that. But again, the book will be coming out sometime in the books will be coming out sometime in mid-March. In June, it's going to be your projects. And we have many more to come. So again, I invite Joe Vexter on the podcast. Hello, this is Joe Vexter, Ace Reporter, and this is the podcast. Maybe Joseph Vivaldi didn't put it well, but he's got some very good podcasts. He's got some very good authoring news. He couldn't explain it. He was too excited for the launch of those projects. But with fine-tuning and refining, he will get to where he needs to go. And yes, he will be there to launch the projects that needs to be launched. I'm not sure what I'm saying earlier, but all I know is these are very good projects. And he put a lot of work into it. And he's happy. As I am happy. And again, with the year ending down, this is news. Just a little bit yawning now. This is News with Joe Vexter, and I am Ace Reporter. Signing off.